So what was it like for you watching that chaos unfold and wait to hear your name called?
Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a hectic situation. Never been through an experience like that before, but now to see it finally come full circle, it's truly a blessing. I'm super excited to be a part of the Sabre organization, and can't wait to get to work down there.
What are you feeling right now? Just what are the emotions?
Just excitement for me. I was a bit nervous coming into the day. It can, be a lot of pressure at some times, but now that you get finally picked and you have a destination, I think you can really set your eyes on a goal and really start to get to work.
I know you've had a lot of talk with them during the year, during the combines. What are your impressions of this organization, what they're trying to build with Savoie?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a first-class organization. They have a ton of good young players, good prospects, and as well good leadership, good veteran guys. I think they're definitely moving in the right direction, and I'm really happy to be joining it.
From your meetings, did you get a sense that maybe it could be the Sabres?
Yeah, I think the meetings can be a bit tricky at times. They try not to give away too much, but you can definitely sense out when a team likes you a little bit more than others. So I think my meetings with Buffalo went really well, and to be here today, drafted by them, is really exciting.
Matt, congratulations. The question I wanted to ask you was, what was the impact that the Winnipeg Ice organization had on your development and getting to this point?
Yeah, the Winnipeg Ice had a huge impact. Going there at such a young age, getting to practice with 19 or 20-year-old guys, being a 15-year-old was so critical for my development. Continuing to push myself, play against the best competition possible, I think is really what shaped the player I am today.
How excited are you to be in the same organization with Big Krebs? Have the thought of at some point, being able to play the same team together?
Yeah, I got a few games in with Krebsy when I was 15. Roomed on the road together with him a couple times, so pretty familiar with him, and really ecstatic to reconnect with him and go down there and see him for sure.
What kind of lessons do you take playing for him?
He's a true pro. He always wants the best from his players. The mentality he brings to the rink every day, he's so dialed in, focused. I think it just wears off on guys to be the best possible version of themselves and really focus on their goals.
During the pandemic, going to the USHL, when you get back to Winnipeg, what was it like just comparing where your game was at when you were first with Winnipeg and then where you were at this season?
Yeah, I think from a confidence standpoint, it just went skyrocketed. I felt more comfortable with the puck on my stick, felt more comfortable taking checks, reading plays. So I think just growing as a player and getting older as a player was huge for me, and I think that's what allowed me to have some success this year.
Did you not, maybe not surprise yourself, but when you look back at the season, the jump you made, you thought, wow, that's pretty interesting. How you went from no goals to what you got.
Yeah, growing up, I was always a really offensive-based player. Obviously, that first year in Winnipeg was a bit tough with the scheduling and everything, and only getting 22 games in. But I just took it as another way to keep improving, really put my head down and work, and I think I did a good job of that in the USHL. I thought that was a really good development year for me, and coming back to Winnipeg, really had my eyes set on having a strong draft season, and I think I did that.
Where do we stand right now with the shoulder?
The recovery's fully done. Medically, it's completely healed. Now it's just getting strength back in it. Continuing to manage my workouts and making sure I'm not pushing it too hard too soon. And but from a medical standpoint, it's all good. Yeah, when I was ordering my suit, they asked what I wanted in the inside. They gave me, a couple options, and I just thought I wanted to pick one of the coolest looking ones. So went with the tiger one and decided to stick with it.
Have you been back on the ice yet?
Just briefly, one or two times, just to get the legs back into it before camp here. But looking forward to really getting back into the bulk of skating in July here.
Do you think you could participate in camp next week?
I think that's a conversation that'll be had with the management, but I'm looking forward to getting down to Buffalo for sure. I was there for the combine in early June, but other than that, never really been to Buffalo or around the city. So excited to go explore and go check it out and see what it's like.
Do you view yourself as a center or a wing? I mean, which one are you more comfortable just through the time and through your development so far?
I think, I leave that up to my coaches. I'm really comfortable playing both positions. The last 4 or 5 seasons, I've flip-flopped consistently back and forth. So I think, versatility in that sense is one of my strengths.
Did you play mostly center last year, though?
Yeah, I played center for probably the first half of the season, and then for the second half of the season was rotating back and forth between center and wing.